Hi everyone, in this lecture we are going to code the header part of our application. So I'm going to get rid of this text, and so let's take a look at our final project and let's see what we have in here. We have a logo and then we have our navigation, and that is the thing that these are the only two things that we need when we are in the desktop version. But when we go to our tablet or mobile version, we can see that there is a hamburger icon that we need to we need to create it, and then all the navigation, they're going to pop from the left. So there are three things that we need within the header. So the first thing is going to be our logo. So I'm going to say logo, and this is going to be a div, and I'm going to call it header underscore logo. Now this div is going to contain an h3, which is going to say tech. I'm going to create a span element, and within the span I'm going to provide a D, which means that we are going to style the D differently. After that, we are going to have our navigation. So navigation. Now I'm going to use this is going to be the navigation container. So I'm going to call it navigation container. I'm going to use the semantic element nav for this one. The class for the nav is going to be header underscore nav. So within the navigation, we are going to have our regular navigation, and then we are going to have our register. So we are going to basically differentiate both of them. So if I go to smaller screen, you can see that that is going to be very much observable. You can see that this is our navigation. This is home, about, services, and contact. And this space, it seems a little bit bigger than the rest of them. It means that this is a different container and this part is a different container. And this is the registration part. At least this is what I'm calling it. So this is going to be our links. And then we are going to have also the registration part. So within the links, what is it that we are going to have? Within the links, we will create a UL that is going to contain all of our links, and I'm going to call it links. Now, how many links we are going to create? We are going to create 4 links. Now, the way that I'm going to create these is I'm going to create LIs. So I'm going to have an LI that is going to have a class of header nav. Okay, this is S. There is an extra S. So this is going to have header nav links underscore link. Now I'm going to have 4 of these. So I'm going to say multiply by 4. Within each one of them, I'm going to create an anchor element. The anchor elements href, href is going to go nowhere. It's going to redirect to our home page, and I think that's it. So let's just go ahead and hit enter. And now we have created those. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to comment this one out, copy it down below, and uncomment, and I'm going to run it again. Now you have this cool CSS, cool HTML emit snippet. This is an emit. Emit is this pop-up that you see when you're working with HTML. It is a productivity tool. Now what I've done is I've actually made a mistake. Now, whenever you open up curly braces, I'm going to zoom in for this one. It means that you're providing content, and I don't want the content to be href. I want the href to be href. So we are going to go back, and I'm going to tell you what to provide. It is basically square brackets. Now, these are the same brackets that we used in our CSS lectures when we talked about attribute selectors. So href is an attribute. We need to select it using square brackets. And now I'm going to comment this one out. I'm going to copy it down below, and I'm going to create it again. Hit enter. There we go. So the first link is going to be home. The second one is going to be about us. And then we are going to have services. Feel free to change this, to change these the way that you want, however you want. Let's save that. Everything is in order. There we go. And let's dive into registration. I could work zoomed in. This is better for readability. So for the registration, we are going to have a div. The div is going to say header nav register. So header underscore nav dash register. Within here, we're going to have 2 anchor elements. So I'm going to say time 2. One of them, let me provide them on separate lines. This is going to be the sign in. So sign in. This is going to redirect to the sign in page. So I'm going to say sign underscore in dash HTML. We have not created that page. We're going to create it when we get to that section. The second one is your task to create that sign up page and basically link it right here. So if you click on this anchor element, you're going to go to sign up page, and then replace this number sign with the sign up.html file. Replace it then. So I'm going to say sign up. Let's capitalize the I. Let's capitalize the U. Save that. So we are done with our header. The only thing remaining here is going to be the Hamburger Menu. So I'm going to say Hamburger Menu. We are going to create it the same way that we created the previous project's Hamburger Menu, but these styles, they're going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to say we are going to have a hamburger div, within which I'm going to have 3 divs. Each of them is going to have a hamburger dash line class, and that's it. Oops, times 3. Save that. There we go. So we created a div and 3 hamburger lines within that. And with this, our lecture comes to an end. See you in the next one.